Studio Backlot Tour. Your tour begins right here at our special effects water tank. Now, water tanks like this continue to play a major role in action films today. It's here that the explosive, out-of-control mayhem that you've seen in such films as Crimson Tide, The Rock, and Pearl Harbor can be created using both large-scale physical and mechanical effects. The action is then filmed as a carefully planned sequence of events. Now, we will be filming our own action sequence today called Harbor Attack, using many of the effects used by directors like Michael Bay in their films. In fact, here's Michael to set the scene for us.
In this scene, the patrol boat is on a surveillance mission, searching the skies for enemy aircraft. Crews caught off guard when the real danger surfaces from beneath the sea. This is going to require a full range of physical effects, split-second timing, and careful direction. We have the lights, we have the cameras. All we need now is the action.
And if anyone knows serious action, it's certainly Michael Bay. Some of the effects we'll be adding to our scene include water cannons, which have been pressurized up to 100 pounds per square inch. Bullet hits, which must be programmed in times to match the continuity of the visuals and eventually the pattern of the sound effects. The last and probably one of the most important effects in a scene like this is fire, which must be ignited at a precise moment. Because it takes a lot of work and time to reset those charges for an explosion. Of course, the number one consideration in the timing of all these effects is always for the safety of the actors on the set, and that's where you come in. Everyone, let's have a big round of applause for Jeff, who's celebrating his 21st birthday with us today.
Yeah, right.
Now, you've been cast in the role of the mechanic on our PT boat. Your scene takes place way down to the bottom of the boat in the engine room, which luckily for you has been recreated above water right here. So if you follow Kathleen, she'll get you set up and in place. Now, we will be filming two different scenes today, but not in the order in which they appear in the script. Most movies today are filmed out of sequence, which means that the actor must respond to a situation that hasn't been filmed yet. This can be very difficult, and it is the director's job to provide the actor with the motivation needed for the scene. Okay, Jeff, here's the setup. The phone next to you is going to buzz just before 800 gallons of water dump from those two tanks, fly down the chute, and slam it to you like a freight train. Do you feel the motivation to hang on? Great, because it's actually about 1,000 gallons of water. But there's a fine line between motivation and fear. Okay, places everyone. Now remember, Jack, you just lost your engines. Roll playback, and action! Pick up that phone, talk to the captain. Tell them that your engines have just been hit, and that you think you're in trouble. Keep talking, tell them you're going to take off just a little bit wider. And cut! Now that's what we like to call a physical effect. Let's have a big round of applause for Jeff. Now you did such a great job today. I actually have one more scene for you. I want you to just sit there and act dry. Great job. We're going to take this shot, insert it into the next scene, and you'll see how it looks in the final sequence. But now, let's move to the second setup on the deck of our PT boat. Let's meet the rest of our brave crew right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to your captain, Molly, and to your wacky deckhand, Doug. Let's give them a big round of applause. Cast on set, we're standing by.
Thank you, Kathleen. Okay, places, everyone. Go ahead and take your towel there. Okay, now roll playback. Remember, crew, you're on a surveillance mission. And action! Hey, Captain, it's a beautiful day outside, but I hear a plane approaching. Search the sky with your binoculars and find that plane. Oh no, you're scared, you're stunned. Run around in what the entire sequence looks like when we add a few computer-generated images, a few lines of pre-recorded dialogue, and a rousing musical score. If you would please turn your attention to the overhead monitors as we proudly present Harbor Attack. Studio Backlot Tour. Thank you all for being a part of Harbor Attack and have a wonderful day here at Disney's Hollywood.